There are various aspects of ignorance. One very significant and very important aspect is ignorance in faith and in Aqidah. So some evidence from Quran that how bad is this ignorance in faith and in Aqidah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in Surah Mu'minun, chapter 23, from verse number 23. There are some nations, their attitude towards the Anbiya, how they denied the message of the prophets and the divine revelation of Allah. So in Surah Mu'minun, chapter 23, verse number 23, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا إِلَىٰ نُوحًا إِلَىٰ قَوْمِهِ. We have sent Nuh, our great prophet, إِلَىٰ قَوْمِهِ, to his people. فَقَالَ, so what he said to his people, يَا قَوْمِ اعْبُدُوا اللَّهِ, O my people, worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. مَا لَكُم مِّنْ إِلَٰهٍ غَيْرٍ. There is no other worthy of worship besides him. أَفَلَا تَتَّقُونَ. Then you not fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are not mindful, you are not thinking that the Creator, your cherisher, your sustainer, you should not surrender yourself and worship anyone than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what was the reply of these people, those who have deviated from straight path? And this is the ignorance. Always oppose you guidance, always oppose truth and haqq. فَقَالَ الْمَلَأُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا مِنْ قَوْمِهِ. Now the chiefs, this is very important. All the beneficiary of this ignorance are the chiefs, the elite class. So they are confusing people. Ordinary people don't know. They have been told stories after stories. This is right, this is tradition, this is that, this is that. So they make them completely slave to the system, and they are playing with the system. فَقَالَ الْمَلَوْ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا مِنْ قَوْمِهِ. The chiefs of the people, from the people of Nuh alayhi salam, the powerful, those who have power, those who have say, and those who are the beneficiary of this ignorance. مَا هَذَا إِلَّا بَشَرٌ مِثْلُكُمْ. He is not only but a human like you, a man like you. يُرِيدُ أَن يَتَفَضَّلَ عَلَيْكُمْ. You know why he's saying this? Now to confuse the people. يُرِيدُ أَن يَتَفَضَّلَ عَلَيْكُمْ. He wants dominance over you. Now he wants power. Na'udhu billah. With this, they are not with guidance, with divine revelation. They are just like him. They are human like us. يُرِيدُ أَن يَتَفَضَّلَ عَلَيْكُمْ. They want dominance, they want power, they want influence. وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَأَنزَلَ مَلَائِكَةً. Had Allah wished so, He would have sent angels from heavens. Why He choose this person from like us? How this person like us could be prophet, entitled for the divine revelation and chosen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَأَنزَلَ مَلَائِكَةً. If this was the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide you, He would send angels, a very special makhluk and creation. لَأَنزَلَ مَلَائِكَةً. مَا سَمِعْنَا بِهَذَا فِي آبَائِنَا. Look at how they are targeting prophets. The first target, they are human like us. How they can be entitled to become prophet? And this is always, when you look at all the elite class worldwide, in any society, rather than replying to the message, to the right message, they always attack personally people. And they always confuse people. Like here the Quran says, how they confuse first of all, why he should be chosen, what is the speciality with this person. And the second thing, then why he is doing. أَن يَتَفَضَّلَ عَلَيْكُمْ. Now he wants power. All the prophets, from Nuh alayhi salam to the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, those who came to guide their people and especially challenged by the people. These things were very common between them. Look at the Quraysh. When they came to the Prophet, that what you need, because all this struggle is only for worldly gain or for any to be member of the elite club and elite class or any wealth, any position. This was in their mind. The Quran says this is the disease of these people. يُرِيدُ أَن يَتَفَضَّلَ عَلَيْكُمْ. And then the third thing, وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَأَنزَلَ مَلَائِكَةً. Why not the people, the angels, which created from Nur, they have not been sent and chosen for this great job. مَا سَمِعْنَا بِهَذَا فِي آبَائِنَا الْأَوَّلِينَ. And finally, to confuse you more, you know your fathers and forefathers, yes. Look at how tradition has become very important for them now. مَا سَمِعْنَا بِهَذَا فِي آبَائِنَا الْأَوَّلِينَ. Our father and forefather, do you think they were fools? They were dummies? They had no brains? Have you heard these things from your fathers, from your forefathers, from your ancestors? No. The Jahiliyyah is a continuity in the society. So look at this is another thing. Whenever you come for guidance and hidayah, rather than looking to the divine revelation, مَا سَمِعْنَا بِهَذَا فِي آبَائِنَا الْأَوَّلِينَ. I see my father is not doing this, our forefathers. We were doing this for ages, but since we born and brought up, we have seen the same thing happening. This is the strongest argument of these chiefs of the society, that the people, those who are in power to confuse you. That are you challenging your fathers and forefathers? Are you challenging the system being adopted by fathers and forefathers? And this is the ignorant inside. They want to address this very specific area, that you are going against your father and forefathers. And this is exactly happening in the society. Sometimes they challenge you, you are going against your father, forefather. Sometimes they challenge you, you are going against your teacher. Sometimes they challenge you, you are going against the tradition, against this, against that. This is the strongest tool of the ignorant people to deny haqq and the truth. مَا سَمِعْنَا بِهَذَا فِي آبَائِنَا الْأَوَّلِينَ. Still you see the ignorant, what very beautiful answer always from them. If this was wrong, my father and forefather, my family wouldn't be doing it. But if your father, forefather and family living in ignorance, so this is an evidence that they were right? No. And this is exactly even today when I see something which are full of ignorance against the Quran and the teaching of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, the people still confuse you. So this is a strong argument, not only we established now. This was the argument right from Nuh alayhi salam Quran recorded, that just only stick with what your father and forefather living. And this way they will control you. Go to our whole political system in the society. Because it has been happening like this, people have been forced to accept dictatorship in the society. In authority, in power, in system. One of the strongest evidence, no, we are different than others. We were doing this for a long time, so our father and forefather. And that's why in the world, the monarchy and so many other evils in the society, which controlling human being and taking their rights, their basic rights which have been granted to them as a human being by Allah, by religion, in society, the people are controlling this. So look at the Quran, how mentioned in the time of Nuh alayhi salam, before Ibrahim alayhi salam, even before recorded history, Quran says, this is the record of these mala, these elite class people, how they confuse people. And then said, in huwa illa rajulun bihi jinnatun. Then, you know the strange thing with this person is saying, a very unique thing. He said, this person is only mad. Nauzubillah, jab banda pagal hota hai to phir aisi baatein karta. In huwa illa rajulun bihi jinnatun. He is, na'uzubillah, only the madness affected this person. Fatarabbasu bihi tahin. But he is talking very sensible, very reasonable. He said, no, wait for the time when everything will be exposed to you. This is another argument of these people. Wait for the time. And wait, you will die. Your next generation will go and they will tell you, no, just wait. Wait for it. Tarmeem ke baad tarmeem, wait for it. and your right will be taken from you. فَتَرَبَّصُوا بِهِ حَتَّى حِينٍ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا رَجُلٌ بِهِ جِنٌّ. Look at how one by one Quran mentioned the disease and the tactics of these elite killers when they control people. He is like us, so what's special with this person? If Allah would, He would send, if Allah wish, had Allah wish, He would send angels from heaven, the special people. And he is, na'udhu billah, made wait, then he will be exposed. So delaying thing, the delaying tactic itself is the tactic of the mala of Qawm, the evil people, leaders, when they try to, when they see no other argument confusing you, only this, the delaying tactic they start. قَالَ رَبِّ انصُرْنِي بِمَا كَذَبُوا. What was the response of Nuh alayhi salam? He said, oh my Lord, you help me. Because my nations, with all my sincerity, with all my honesty, with all my decency, they are playing in the hand of these elite killers and they are just following them. Rabbi Ansurni, they have denied everything. I'm not going to make this story long, but just coming another example from the Quran. Quran says in the same surah, Surah Mu'minun, verse number 31, before verse number 23, ثُمَّ أَنْشَأْنَا مِنْ بَعْدِهِمْ قَرْنًا آخَرِينَ. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, then what we did, ثُمَّ أَنْشَأْنَا مِنْ بَعْدِهِمْ قَرْنًا آخَرِينَ. We raised another generation after. Means this is, the story has gone, they have did what they want. Then, and some ulama says here, أَنْشَأْنَا مِنْ بَعْدِهِمْ قَرْنًا آخَرِينَ, the next generation like Hud alayhi salam. So what happened? فَأَرْسَلْنَا فِيهِمْ رَسُولًا مِنْهُمْ. Again we have sent prophet from among themselves. أَنِ اعْبُدُوا اللَّهِ. The message was the same because same divine revelation. مَا لَكُم مِّنْ إِلَٰهٍ غَيْرُهُ. You don't have any other worthy of worship. أَفَلَا تَتَّقُونَ. Why you are not mindful? Why you not fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? How you can associate all these things? وَقَالَ الْمَلَوْ. Again the same elite class jumped in. When they realized the whole system will be shaken, our benefits, our power, our strength will be challenged by this person. وَقَالَ الْمَلَوْ مِنْ قَوْمِهِ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا. Now, why they are denying? Look at the Quranic philosophy. How before he was telling how they are doing these things, how the mala, the elite class, the people of power. Now they are saying why they are doing this. Allah, kafaru. First of all, they are living in denial because of their own benefit. وَقَالَ الْمَلَوْ مِنْ قَوْمِ كَفَرُوا وَكَذَّبُوا بِلِقَاءِ الْآخِرَةِ. The second thing, these people don't believe that there will be any accountability after death. They are so much polluted in this world with the greed, with the lust, that وَكَذَّبُوا بِلِقَاءِ الْآخِرَةِ. They think whatever is there is there. Whatever you have is there. There is no accountability. If you deceive someone, this is your quality. If you cheat someone, this is your credibility. If you take the right of someone with power, with deception, this is your art. Use it as much as you can. There is no justice afterwards. There is no court afterwards. There is no concept of accountability at all. And this is one sin. وَكَذَّبُوا بِلِقَاءِ الْآخِرَةِ. With the denial, they all, right from Nuh alayhi salam all the way to Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. The main thing, and the Quran was full of this, the concept of the accountability. Even today, these people have the same mentality. Though they say, but in reality, their every single action very clearly tells you that they don't believe in any concept of accountability after death. When they are doing zulm, when they are doing tyranny, when they are taking the amwal, ya'kuluna amwal an-nas bil batil, they don't have faith at all that there is a concept of accountability. So Quran mentioned this concept of not having any concept of accountability is very common with all these elite class. What they said, وَكَذَّبُوا بِلِقَاءِ الْآخِرَةِ. The third thing they say, وَأَطْرَفْنَاهُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. And this is more prominent. وَأَطْرَفْنَاهُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. Allahu Akbar. How reality Quran mentioned that we made them, we gave them, we grant them the luxury and comforts of this life. How they can compromise it? The power which they are enjoying, the strength which they are enjoying, the honor which they are enjoying. All the people are dying from hunger, but their dogs are living in AC. The people are away from basic education and they are without any education, living the luxurious life. Look at their bungalows, look at their lifestyle, look at the way they live. Look at the way their children, even their dogs, their animals, their areas, go to their areas, how they are living. So this lavish life, أَطْرَفْنَاهُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا, this comfort of dunya, this luxury of dunya, how they can leave it? Because they know, if I accept this, it's directly I will lose this position. I will lose the power and the strength, and the whole system will be challenged. مَا هَذَا إِلَّا بَشَرٌ وَأَطْرَاهُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا مَا هَذَا إِلَّا بَشَرٌ مِثْلُكُمْ يَأْكُلُ مِمَّا تَأْكُلُونَ مِنْهُ وَيَشْرَبُ مِمَّا تَشْرَبُونَ. Why you are following these people? What is special with these? Na'udhu billah. They eat like you, they drink like you. وَلَئِنْ أَطَعْتُمْ بَشَرًا مِثْلَكُمْ إِنَّكُمْ إِذًا لَخَاسِرُونَ. And if you follow these human beings, you will lose your power, you will lose your strength, you will go against your father and forefather. I have to stop it here, inshallah. Some other subject related to this jahiliyyah and the impact of human society, not before, even now. These are the realities Quran mentioned. We will continue, inshallah, next Jumatul Mubarak. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Azan is done, so please ready for salat. But before starting salat, if you all those who are behind, can you please move forward?